Security alert. This is a very important announcement as regards the security situation of the Biafrans in both Biafra land and those residing in the wider Zoological Republic of Nigeria and even those in diaspora. Take this security tips or announcement very, very serious and know that the lives of everybody in the Old Eastern region, but most especially those of the Southeast, not just those of the Southeastern region, but every Igbo person, whether you find yourself in Delta State, a River State, or in the core Southeast region, you are a very big target. You are an endangered species because your case is much more worse than the case of other extended Biafrans. Please try to curb yourself all the excesses of going for partying and catching phones and all that at this very point in time, because the time we are in right now is very, very critical and very, very perilous. You have to be at alert. Yes, you have to be at alert. You have to stay awake. You have to be smart. You have to devise a means to survive. There are assassinations going on. There are killings going on. Top prominent people, activists, artists. In fact, many people have been enlisted for assassination. These assassinations is going to cut across every nook and cranny of the country. But most deadly ones and those whose case are worst are those of the Southeastern region. And that is why you have to be very, very careful. Thank you, and please do well to subscribe to our channel as you listen. Great thanks to all our returning subscribers. May God protect each and every one of you. It does not matter what they do. Our focus is on Biafra, and Biafra must come. And you have to know also that this is 2021.
Good evening.
Which is not the something.
Welcome to this broadcast today, this special announcement. This is the 5th day of June 2021. And you are watching live broadcast, the special live broadcast on security of the people of Biafra. Today, we are going to make a very important announcement. A very important information will be passed as we have now entered a very, very difficult and interesting phase in quest to get the freedom of Biafra and exit from Nigeria. Biafra is here. Biafra has come. And because Biafra has come, Nigeria terrorist government will do everything they can. This special announcement has become imperative. We are going to give you measures, hints, what you should be doing from now on as a Biafran, both home and abroad. The systematic killing of Biafrans have started. The systematic annihilation of Biafrans have started. You either can avoid being killed, or you ignorantly put yourself in a position where the Nigeria terrorist government will assassinate you. I am speaking today as a proud disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on Biafra restoration. The Biafra restoration is a task that must be done. Disintegration of Nigeria is a task that must be done. And we are going to put everything online to make sure that Nigeria is disintegrated. There are avoidable assassination. Those of you who are coming from abroad, if you are from the old eastern part of Nigeria, you have become a target. Don't ignore this particular announcement I am making today in order to save your life. As we continue now in a different phase that we have just entered in this month of June 2021, let it be in history that the government of Nigeria are all out. They are all out to kill as many Biafrans as possible. We want every Biafrans to be alive as we transit and march forward to the promised land of our people, where as our ancestors have sacrificed and made all necessary preparation for us to be. Do not die out of ignorance. If you are from the US and you are from the old Eastern Nigeria and you reside in the US, you are a target. If you are from the old Eastern region and you reside in Europe, you are a target. If you are coming from the United Kingdom and you are from the Eastern region, you are a target. If you are residing in Asia and you are from the old Eastern region, you are a target. The target I am talking about here is a target for assassination. If you are residing in diaspora and you are from the old Eastern region, you have become the biggest target for assassination by the Nigerian government. This assassination have started and we can avoid being assassinated. If you are from the old Eastern region and you reside in diaspora, we are calling on you to halt every traveling to Nigeria at the moment. Halt traveling to Nigeria at the moment. You are not safe in Abuja. You are not safe in Lagos. You are not safe in the southeast. You are not safe in the north. The Nigeria government have started hunting every Easterners that comes from abroad. And it doesn't matter whether you are a member of IPOB or you are not a member of IPOB. So long as you are from the old Eastern region of Nigeria, you have become a target for assassination. I am going to give you a couple of instances. For the past 2 weeks, our people has been murdered in cold blood. For the past few weeks, we've witnessed assassination of our prominent men from diaspora. For the past few weeks, we've seen how our men are being assassinated immediately they arrive in Nigeria. For the past few weeks, we've seen how drivers of those men from the old Eastern region are being assassinated. Most of you has watched with deep regret the gruesome murder of one of our brother who came back from Hamburg, Germany. He was assassinated in Imo State in cold blood. As I'm talking to you right now, they have list of all of you who have visited Nigeria and you are still, as I'm talking to you now, you are still in Nigeria. They have the list. They have the printout from the immigration, from the airport. And these people are pumping billions to get information about the itinerary, to get information about who enters Nigeria, where did they come from, which country. On this note, we, the Biafra people, as a proud disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is not only fighting to free the people of Biafra, but at the same time putting everything online to preserve the life of the people of Biafra. I have come this evening to give you a security warning and the security measures. If you reside abroad and listening to me today and you have planned to visit Nigeria, you better cancel your visit to Nigeria. If you have bought your ticket, cancel your ticket until further notice. One thing we have to assure you this evening is the IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is on top of the game to make sure we have the minimal casualties as we struggle for the freedom of Biafra. We are going to do everything possible to make sure that the people that will pay the price for the Biafra will not be much. We know they are going to kill us. We know we will kill them. But at the end, Biafra will come. May I also inform Biafra people all over the world today, as I speak to you, not only that those in diaspora has been targeted for assassination, but as I'm talking to you today, most of the prominent people from the old Eastern Nigeria are now being targeted for assassination. As I speak to you, the DSS have invited Reverend Father Mbaka. They have invited Mbaka to come for a crime nobody knows about. It is another plan to assassinate Reverend Mbaka. And on this note, we are making it very public to the world that the Nigeria terrorist government has invited Reverend Father Mbaka for speaking up against evil. This may come as a shock to most of you. We have received intelligence report that Reverend Father Mbaka has been invited to come to the DSS office in Abuja. On this note, we are calling on all Biafrans, we are calling on all Christians all over Nigeria to rise up and make sure that Mbaka's life is protected. We know what happens to the former deputy governor of Central Bank of Nigeria in the name of Dr. Malafia. When Dr. Malafia made exposition about the danger that is ahead and it was about to befall Nigeria, he exposed the plan of the government, and he exposed even to the extent of telling the world that a serving governor in Nigeria, in northern Nigeria, is the leader of Boko Haram. After that revelation, Dr. Malafia was invited several times by the DSS, and it was because of how Nigeria reacted, and we are outraged at how the government reacted towards the revolution coming from the Dr. Malafia that spared his life, even though we know that on this day he has been compelled and he is no longer speaking. However, the same fate has befall our own Reverend Father Mbaka, for speaking the truth to power, for speaking against evil, which is the exact thing any true Christian should do. Mbaka has been invited. We want this particular segment of this special announcement to go viral. Tag it, spread the news, let it go viral that Reverend Mbaka has been invited by the DSS. The crime of Mbaka to warrant the DSS to invite him is something nobody knows. What is the crime of Mbaka? The crime of Mbaka is speaking against impunity. The crime of Mbaka is speaking against a failed state. The crime of Mbaka is doing the work of God, speaking truth to power. If you keep mute and allow Mbaka to be assassinated, the way other prominent Nigerians has been assassinated, you will all have yourself to blame. The killing going on in Nigeria today, as we are trying to protect and defend our land against the invading Fulani terrorists sponsored by Sultan of Sokoto and the Caliphate, as we do everything humanly and inhumanly possible to protect the life of our women, our children, our vulnerable people of Biafra, the government of Nigeria again have shown that they don't care. They have shown that the only agenda they have is to make sure they aid, they abet, they support the terrorists to run over the entire indigenous people in Nigeria. As I'm talking to you today, not only that the military and police are assassinating our people, they assassinate you, whether you are in good terms with the IPOB or not. They assassinate you, whether you support Biafra or not. So long as you are from the old Eastern Nigeria, you have become a target. Let me make it very clear. One of our brother in the name of Prince Chima. Prince Chima's security was withdrawn. The next day, which was yesterday, his driver was assassinated. The military believed he was in the car and they opened fire and killed his driver. They killed his driver in quest to assassinate him. Why would they assassinate him? They want to assassinate him because they claim all businessmen in Nigeria from the old Eastern region are supporting financially the activities of the indigenous people of Biafra. They believe that every well-to-do Biafran is one way or the other aiding and financially supporting the exit of Biafra from Nigeria. One of our business brother that was killed in Yoruba land was murdered and assassinated by the military. Why did they kill him? They killed him because they say he is supporting and sponsoring the agitation for Biafra independence. And today they have list of our prominent people trooping into Nigeria with their businesses. And they have you. They have your name. Those of you who use security personnel, those of you who use police and army, those of you who use whatever security you use and you think you are safe in Nigeria, we are now giving you a very big security measure. If you are in Nigeria, leave immediately. Those of you who came or who traveled to Nigeria and you find yourself in Nigeria at this moment, we are now telling you to leave immediately. Take the next available flight and flee. Come back to where you reside and make sure you do everything possible within your reach to go back to your families in where you reside. And if for those of you who are not supporting the Biafra struggle for independence, you have been persecuted for just being an Igbo man, you have been persecuted for just coming from the old Eastern region of Nigeria, you have been persecuted for finding yourself in a country that were fraudulently and forcefully amalgamated with the people who do not value human life. The price you pay is that you are from the old Eastern Nigeria. It doesn't matter whether you are a member of IPOB. It doesn't matter whether you're financially supporting the activities of Biafra agitation. It doesn't matter what you do. What matters is that your name is in the list of people to be assassinated. So long as you are coming from the diaspora, you are the big target and they must get you if you do not take your bag and leave Nigeria immediately. This warning we are giving you now may not come again. This intelligence report may not come again. We may not have the time to give you this report in this detail. Let me repeat again. If you are in Nigeria at the moment, you come from the United States, you come from the United Kingdom, you come from Europe, You come from Asia, anywhere you come from, and you are now in Nigeria. You are a target. You are a target. You are to be assassinated by the government of Nigeria, and they have started assassinating everybody that come from abroad. We are warning you and giving you order to leave immediately. Leave everything you do in Nigeria and allow other people who are very familiar and who are on ground, who knows how to maneuver the system to continue with whatever business you have gone to Nigeria to do. We need you. Your life is very important to Biafrans. And on this note, we are also sending a very big message to Prince Chima. I don't know who you are in person. I've never heard of you, but I believe some people who knows you may be watching this program now. Your life is in danger. Do everything possible to make sure you flee from Nigeria. And anybody who are yet to be attacked by the military, remember your life is in serious danger as I speak. Anywhere you are in Nigeria, it is not just about those in Biafra land. It is not just about those in Yoruba land. But those in Abuja, your life is not safe. Leave Nigeria right now. On this note, let me also make it very clear and send a strong message to Reverend Father Mbaka. Reverend Father Mbaka, if you are going to the office of DSS, you must not go alone. The body of Christ in Nigeria must rise up and make sure that Mbaka is accompanied with multitude of people. Multitude of people. Mbaka must be accompanied by multitude of people, whether they are going to Abuja, whether they are going to whatever place they are going to. The multitude of people must rise up and go with Mbaka, just the way Nigerians rallied up around Dr. Malafia. Dr. Malafia was not only rallied around by people from the southern Kaduna, but also so many Biafrans rallied, sacrificed their life to go and protest and made sure that DSS did not kill Dr. Malafia. And he was quizzed, he was humiliated, he was cajoled. At the end of the day, they freed him the same day. The second time Dr. Malafia was invited was in Jos. They invited him in Jos, and Dr. Malafia made the invitation of the DSS public. Today, we do not even know where Mbaka is. We are not hearing from Mbaka. The intelligence I am telling you now is not even coming from people of Mbaka, and that is something that is very worrisome. It is something that is very worrisome that Mbaka ought to have come public and let us not get this intelligence report from a different sources. The intelligence I am giving to you now, coming from a different intelligence sources. Ordinarily, if a northerner is invited, they are going to post it public that the DSS have invited me. Dr. Malafia did something. So many other people did something. Why is Mbaka not speaking? Where is he? Where is Father Mbaka? Where are the people that are close to Father Mbaka? Why are the invitation of DSS not public? Except that the intelligence I am giving you now is fake. Except the invitation of the DSS on Mbaka is fake. Except that we no longer have to trust our intelligence gathering network. Except that everything we, the Biafra people, have invested in making sure that we earn the people's trust to get the highest intelligence gathering in Nigeria is fake. Why are we not seeing the invitation of the DSS on Mbaka? Why is it not public? On this note, we demand that the invitation of Mbaka be made public. We demand that the invitation of Mbaka to go to the DSS be made public. We demand whoever that is in position of the letter of invitation on Mbaka be made public. We are going to bring out and expose the DSS under the sun and make sure that the life of Mbaka is not threatened. You cannot invite a man of God, for just saying your government has failed. You cannot invite a man of God who have stood on the altar, on the podium, on the altar of God to speak the truth to power, and you want to go and kill him and invite him to DSS. So you are going to give injection, you inject poison in him. And even now that the Church of Christ in Nigeria have gathered and nobody is talking, who knows what they are going to do to Mbaka if he go without the knowledge of the public and go to the DSS in Abuja. And on this note, we decide that every content of the invitation of Mbaka be made public. I am calling on Mbaka, if you have any invitation, because we have received the intelligence report, and if you have any invitation from the DSS, you have to make it public. Biafra has come. The presidency of Nigeria has issued a threat. He issued a threat that he is going to speak to Biafra people in the language we are going to understand. We are already hearing the language. And that is why it has become imperative that we inform our people who are now traveling from diaspora to Nigeria. We are getting your language. We understand the language very well, and you are right. But one thing I have to tell you is that the language you talked to Biafra in 1967, we have now changed. We are speaking in a different language. We are listening to your language, and we also have learned how to speak to the language you will understand. Good night.